only
that is
time
real
people feel
though.
like they have a quote unquote soul tie with someone is when the sex is amazing. If the
Well,
sex is trash, you forget about them right away, right? You don't feel a soul tie to them, right?
well,
Exactly.
so soul ties essentially are created with someone that you have a very intimate relationship with, and it has been over the course of some years, some time. So there's a lot of investment that has went into this relationship as to where now you have created this soul tie with this person.
That sounds like love to me,
I
but
think everybody
tomato, tomato.
experience is
I mean,
different.
yeah,
It
of
depends
course,
on how
that is
spiritually in
love.
tune you are. Cause I feel for me, my soul ties it be very simple. You know, I like at this stage in my life, I am very careful who I date, who I hug on, who I touch. It's just and it's just who like how he said it's only when it stays good. That is not true. That is not true. I can have said I remember when I was younger, I had horrible sex, but it's like I started feeling his like it was horrible. It was just horrible. And you would think if you lack in one area, you would make it's like three different areas of sex you can make up in. And it's like it was just completely horrible. But I felt like I could feel his insecurity at times. Like it was bad. Like I can't even do this. It was just like, and even after I left him, I could still kind of feel it. Like, and when we be in the same environments, even after a few months down the line, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just there. And me and him didn't have sex multiple times. It was once. So I do believe in soul ties, but I feel like I don't like speaking on the subject in a matter of this or that as fact because it depends on how spiritually in tune you are. My experience gonna be different than yours because I see different. My eyes are different than yours, you know.
Well, look, I'm going back to the video on what these young girls is talking about, and so the fact that they said they can go, I mean, they acting like men. Maybe that's part of that patriarchy to make them feel like they could be men or something. Look, ladies, y'all could act like men if you want to, but y'all not built for that shit. Y'all are not mentally built for that shit. Y'all are not emotionally built for that shit, and you're physically not built for that shit. So stop trying to be something that you're not, ladies. That's not what y'all want. Y'all don't want them problems. Because soon as y'all try to think y'all going to have them problems, your feelings and your emotions get involved and get tied into it, and then you're going to get your heart broken. You're going to be scorned like a motherfucker. And then we're going to see on these YouTube streets, you're going to be the next Princella. You're going to be the next goddamn Cynthia G. Trashing black men and talking about how we ain't shit. Why? Because some man did you bad. You should have tried it. It's not your lane. Stay out of it.
I found the meaning of soul ties if you all want me to read it to you. It says soul ties are believed to be spiritual and emotional connections that develop between individuals, particularly within relationships and intimacy. These ties can vary in their nature, being either healthy or unhealthy, depending on the quality of the relationship. Now, I do believe in moving on and never looking back. So I think it's all about the accessibility. So yeah, if you're making yourself accessible to somebody from the past, yes, they're going to always have you. But if you cut ties, which you can do, I think you'll be able to move forward and thrive in the next relationship.
I agree with that.
So do you have to have sex with the woman in order to create a soul tie? Do you have to have sex with a person?
Well, that's what it's saying. It's saying depending on the quality of the relationship.
Yeah, it said emotional and intimate.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say that you would have to have sex with that person. If you just connect with them on a very deep, emotional, vulnerable position, intimacy.
That's called an emotional attachment. It doesn't.
That's why it's a soul tie, bro. Like
no.
It's just a different term.
It's just a different. It's just a different way of.
Somebody could be emotionally attached to a piece of clothing. You could be emotionally attached to a car.
Really?
That's not a soul tie.
So
y'all always try to make something extra mystical and extra magical. It's not all of that. It's literally just emotional attachment.
With that being said, do y'all y'all women have soul ties to y'all goddamn work husbands? Do you?
I don't have a work husband, so no.
Ray, do you have a work husband that you have a soul tie to?
I sure don't. But I have a very kind gentleman that
I work from home.
Takes care of.
What does it got to do with you not having work?
I work with black women in solidarity. All women. All women. Black
So you
women
like
and
women?
solidarity. All women. No, I don't like women. I say I work with all women. No,
Oh, okay.
no work husband.
Okay.
No work husband.
Miss
Don't
Tasha?
look at me like that,
Sounds
hey.
kind of gay.
Don't
I
look at
do
me like
like
that.
women. Absolutely. I love
I
women.
used
And
to
no,
have
I
a
do
work
not have a
husband.
work husband.
So do you got a work wife
Sounds
Nope.
that you
gay.
got
I ain't
soul
got one of
ties
those
to?
either. Absolutely gay. Proud to be.
Right on.
No.
I used to have a work husband. I sold ties with Starbucks downstairs. He bought me Starbucks every day.
See what I'm talking
So
about? See what I'm talking about?
I look forward to that
Wow.
every day.
And I
That,
don't see
that
nothing
ain't
wrong.
that
Let me
ain't
just
no
say, I don't see
no.
nothing wrong with dating women. I used to date women, I just don't no more. But yeah, I still support it.
It was the caffeine, though. That's what it was.
Do you all have any work wives, men?
Nah.
I work from home.
Hell
I got my
no.
own thing going. I don't work for the man.
I don't believe
No,
that
House of the
shit.
hell
people.
no.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hold on, let me get MJ. MJ, you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Wanna add to the convo?
Oh, yeah, I don't have no work husband. Hi, ladies. Hi, gentlemen. How
Hey,
you
MJ.
doing? Yeah, no work husband over here. That would be quite dangerous for me since I'm in a high male career field. So, yeah.
All right. You wanna add anything else to the topic before I move on?
Dangerous. Okay.
I only caught a little bit of it. I'll just say I'm in agreement with the whole like don't circle back from a past relationship. One of the things my brother's always told me is that he's only coming around to see if you're still stupid or you're still stuck on him. You know, he doesn't miss you. He doesn't miss the relationship. And quite frankly, if he has a roster of 5, he would like to keep a roster of 5 before he can find another female. So it would just be best if it's the past, leave it in the past and move forward. I know some ladies believe that they can do it because whatever they're feeling at that time and at that point, but most of the time you being a beautiful emotional creature, you're going to catch some type of feelings, or even if you don't catch feelings in the way like you want him back, just even with like time and energy, you're going to want that, right? And then after a while, you're not going to want to have that in your mind that you're sharing that with other women, right? Because if that was not a problem, then women would not have a big issue with poly relationships to begin with. So we know that most women are not about that. So I would just say, just leave it in the past and, you save your heart, save your mind, and save the trouble.
Keep it moving, like Joey Chavez.